Greetings, my beautiful lovelies, it's Emmy. Welcome back to Weenies, the series where I taste out interesting hot dog recipes. If you've missed my previous tastings, which include many international and fun recipes, be sure to check out the playlist above and down below. So today's recipe was requested by a less than magical girl on Twitter. Thank you so much for suggesting it, because it comes from the cult movie classic UHF, which I've actually never seen, but it stars Weird Al Yankovic. So if you don't know him, you must check him out. He's the king of parody music. This was in the days before memes, before viral videos. Absolutely incredibly talented and funny fellow. So today I'm going to be making the Twinkie Wiener sandwich. So in the movie, the main character, Gary, played by Weird Al, makes this sandwich to cheer up his friend Bob. And it consists of a Twinkie, the iconic American cream-filled cake, and this is used as the bun, and then we put a hot dog in the middle, and then we spray it with this aerosol spray cheese. Yep, that's our topping. And then to top it all off, we're gonna dip it into milk, because that's what Gary does in the movie. Alrighty, let's do this. So I warmed up some hot dogs in some hot water, and I specifically got Franks that were nice and short and fat as they were shown in the movie. Now let me show you what happens when you put hot dogs into boiling water and you cook them for too long. This abomination happens. Oh my gosh, I've never seen this before. I actually Insta-storied this because what? I didn't know that you could overcook a hot dog and that would happen. At any rate, don't do that. Just get your water nice and hot, place your Franks in there, and just let them have a nice little warm bath. These are pre-cooked after all, we just want them to be warm. All right. So 10 come in a box. There it is. All kind of perfect, actually. This is the 3 spots where they inject the cream. So in the movie, Gary uses a plastic knife and he cuts it right down the middle on the cream injected side, like that. Then we take our warm hot dog and place it right in the middle there. Looking good. Is this just an American thing, easy cheese, or do they have this in other parts of the world? Do let me know. It seems very iconically, ridiculously American somehow. At any rate, let's squirt some of this on. The last time I used this was in my bologna cake video, and I had a lot of fun piping this onto the cake. A lot of fun. So it's got a little decorative tip here, and we're just gonna do it. Whoa. There it is. Okay. Alrighty, so here is my Twinkie Wiener sandwich from UHF. I am very, very pleased with how this turned out. I have to say this is a very pleasurable piping experience. It's just the way it comes out, just kind of in this like ripply orange fashion. Love it, love it. There's just something just so satisfying about it. So Gary actually makes this for Bob, but Bob rejects it. But not wanting it to go to waste, Gary goes ahead and eats it, and what he does is he dips it into a cup of milk. So I'm gonna taste it first, and then I'll do the whole dipping thing afterwards. So let's give this a go. Itadakimasu. It's actually not bad. It isn't. It's a little odd, but it actually is not bad. There's a lot of processed stuff going on here, to be sure, but the strong flavor, of course, is the hot dog. You taste a nice, salty, plump, juicy hot dog, which is surrounded by a very soft bun, essentially cake. The whipped cream acts as a bit of a condiment, kind of like sticks everything together. And then you've got the very salty aerosol cheese, which I don't really taste in terms of a pronounced flavor, but it does add some additional salt, kind of pushing the balance of the sweet cake back into salty. I think because of the yellow color and the amount of sugar in here, it reminds me a bit of a corn dog. If you've ever made corn dog, you know that there's a good amount of sugar in the corn dog batter. So that's what this kind of reminds me of. The texture, of course, is not right. This is much softer and it doesn't have that fried element to it, but that combination of like a sweet outside with a hot dog reminds me of that. I know that I said that this is not bad, but it's borderline almost good. That combination of sweet and salty actually works. I'm gonna give it another bite. So this is the classic combination of salty and sweet, although this is a little bit too sweet for me. So I'm a little lactose intolerant, but if I take a little enzyme after I eat this, I will be fine. Wiener sniffs his first. My milk is fine. And now I'm gonna dip my hot dog in there. Oh boy, here we go. So not too long ago, I dipped a tuna fish sandwich into Hawaiian Punch. If you missed that video, I'll put the link down below. And I think the problem for me is the textural thing. This combination of cake and milk I think works better than the combination of sandwich into Hawaiian Punch, and I think it's because of the cake. The cake is sweet and we're putting it into milk, so that sweet milk combination, think like say sweetened cereal, like that milk that you get at the end of a bowl of cereal, works for me more than the Hawaiian Punch and the soggy bread. That was harder for me to kind of adjust to mentally, but I do still have a problem with the texture. It's very cold and very, very soggy. So in comparison, this actually works, particularly if you don't mind that soggy texture. I think you might actually really like this because it kind of washes down all that sodium and sweetness. So yeah, there you have it, the UHF Twinkie Wiener sandwich. Thanks again to Less Than Magical Girl for requesting this and bringing it to my attention. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see me test out or try. Share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like this video. Subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo. Take care. Bye.